Drew is on the line. Drew is in Wisconsin. Hi, Drew. How are you?
Great, Dave. So cool to talk to you. How are you doing?
Better than I deserve, sir. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much. So I had sort of a moral or ethical, maybe a pride question for you. My wife and I are expecting our first child, if everything goes correctly, in 4 days, if the due date's right.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And since we found out we're pregnant, we had a few family members say, oh, you got to sign up for WIC, which is the Women, Infants, and Children program.
Yeah.
And my wife and I were just kind of thinking about that, talking about it, and we're just not sure is that like a welfare program? Should we just tighten our budget down tighter to do this stuff ourselves, or if we should take that help? And I just wanted to get your opinion on that program.
Well, it is a welfare program. It's based on income in every state. And when if you make too much money, you won't qualify to get the help. It's based on lower income people or people with no income, obviously, is what it's aimed at.
Yeah, we make a little over, we take home about $32,000 a year, so I think we're in that range.
Yeah, you probably qualify. I don't know what Wisconsin's guidelines are. You probably qualify for it. I guess you can investigate and look at it, but yeah, it is a welfare program. Does that mean that you're to be shamed for taking it? No, I mean, it's available to people that make your income. There's nothing evil about it. I think the thing you want to be careful of, and anyone that's engaging in a welfare program wants to be careful of, is that it's a temporary measure because you are going to raise your income to the point that you wouldn't qualify, I hope.
Right, that's the plan, and we're working on that, and we're definitely going to get there.
Yeah.
You know where I'm getting at, though. Kind of like we feel like we could buckle it down.
Well, if you think you can make it without the help, then make it without the help. There's no shame in that either. But it's not to say that somehow you have morally done something wrong. Let's pretend it was done another way. Okay, let's pretend that you were attending a church, and a couple my age in their 50s looked over and said, hey, there's a young couple that doesn't make a lot of money, and they're having a baby, and we're going to give them a little money to help them while they have this baby. And I reached over and gave you $1,000 as a gift. Would that be a sin for you to take that?
No.
No. It's the same thing. This just runs through the government instead of through the church. You're accepting charity, given your situation, and you're not lying to get it. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not breaking any rules, and you're not making it a way of life. That's the other thing. You're not going to become dependent on the government. You've got a plan to be self-sustaining. So I'll let you off the hook on the shame and the guilt part of it, but I wouldn't blame you if you just said, hey, we're going to take care of ourselves. We got this. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you looked at that older couple in the church and said, that's very kind, but we got it, we're fine. And they said, well, okay, we'll keep our $1,000 then, right? And there'd be no shame in that either. There's no, there's not an ethical or moral thing here. The ethical or moral thing comes in when you lie to get the money, or when you make it a way of life.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it has dumbed you down, stolen your dignity, and stolen your potential. Yeah,
and we have plans to raise our income. We're working on them right now.
Yeah, to be somebody. And to financially be somebody. You already are somebody. You're getting ready to be a daddy. Congratulations. So that's how I see it, man. So you just look at it that way, and then you can decide based on that. And again, I don't think you're being prideful to say, no, we'll buckle it down and take it ourselves, but also don't think you're being, some kind of, entitled person or something like that by just taking help that was offered to you on a temporary basis to turn it around. And by the way, by you receiving the help, I don't think it means that someone else will not receive the help either. I think WIC's probably in pretty good shape in Wisconsin, Hey, thanks for the call, dude. Appreciate you joining us. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.